Hey, my lovely Scorpios. How y'all doing? Okay, so welcome to my channel. If you are a new subscriber, if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Kamoy. We're going to be doing the monthlies for the wonderful sign of Scorpio today. Your sun, your moon, your rising, or your Venus, or maybe anywhere else that you have major placement of Scorpio in your natal chart. Now, I decided to do a video before a workout, hence I still have my bun two knots in my hair, because I really want to get all of these monthlies down. There's a lot going on in the collective, and I want to make sure that my community is very well versed on exactly what energy is going on around them. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to start off the week looking, we're going to start off the reading just taking a look at the players. I have already pre-shuffled most of the cards in meditation with the exception of your energy. Now, if you are cross-watching, keep in mind that energy is fluid, my love. So you can place the energy where it needs to be placed, via your situation. I can say this is Scorpio's energy, but it feels more like your energy, so you want to go ahead and swap that if needed, okay? Keep in mind that energy is fluid. This is a general reading, so it may not apply with everyone. Take what you need and leave what you do not, honey, okay? I understand that my channel is not for everybody, honey. So if you're not ready to do your work, this channel may not be for you, okay? With that being said, the just overall what I'm hearing, there is going to be a sense of like deep emotional release, emotional healing, and as well as stepping into I want to say things that you've been desiring for a really long time, right? So you start off the month really by either having to deal with some conflict here. You got the Five of Knives, okay, or maybe some drama beginning at the beginning of the month. By the second week, you got the Mother of Sticks popping up in reverse. Still, like more drama queen issues going on there. By the third week in, you got the Mother of Knives energy. This is someone that's very perceptive. This is someone that knows how to set clear boundaries. Not just on a physical level, but also on a mental and I want to say spiritual level. By the fourth week, you do have the Two of Baskets, okay? So we're going to take a look and see what energies you're going to be interacting with every week, where your energies lies within the situation and the message that you really should be getting as you transit through this month. So this month is going to really start off maybe with some conflict and maybe even with some miscommunication, because if you're an empath, we are now in coming into retrograde shadow, okay, Mercury retrograde shadow, and we have a lot of retrograde energy that's about to take place. Some of them have already started, which is playing major roles with how people are dealing with things, not just in the personal aspect but also on a collective aspect, okay? And so in the first week, you have the Five of Knives energy, right? And like I said, this energy is from my Hoodoo tarot deck, and this would also represents like the in the original Rider Waite that would be the Five of Swords energy. Okay. Now, number one, you need to understand that five represents change. Okay, so this week, the first week, is going to be bringing in some type of change. Now, the Five of Swords is the Five of Knives in this area is talking about definitely being able to overcome whatever challenges is going on, maybe making amends. For some people it's going to be conflict resolve. For some people it's going to mean fighting back. For some people it's literally going to mean speaking up or speaking your truth. Okay. For some people it's going to mean being prepared for the battle, right? So wherever that lands within your situation, you apply it. What you need to know about the energy that you're interacting with, however, is, they may be starting off the week with a little bit of the rainbow energy in reverse, the Three of Rainbow energy in reverse, which is the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which means that they may not lack the skill set that's required at the beginning of the month to meet the needs or to to deal with some of the things that may be coming up or arising right now. Okay, so you need to be mindful of that, Scorpio, because you guys are very deep energy. So we think to the depths of things. I'm a Scorpio sun, so we think to the depths of things. So what I'm saying, in this climate, you want to go to the depths of things, because just based on the overall energy of, that's coming in, it really feels like this person just may not lack the skill set, or the experience, or was exposed to something when they were younger. This person may not know how to fight back, may not know or how to fight fairly, right? The energy's not coming across, because then it's clarified by the queen of no, the king, I'm sorry, is it the king? No, the queen of water here, or the queen of cups. All right, so the queen of cups is someone that definitely is intuitive, definitely is compassionate. This energy can also be someone that's calm in their approach, and it's also clarified with the world card, completion. Okay, so it's kind of like this person may not have had the skill set, but they're open to receive and learn, right? And it's like they want this part of the situation to come to a completion. They don't want to stay in the argumentative phase of things. Okay, now let's see where your energy is at. And give me my wonderful Scorpio's energy for the first week. Give me Scorpio's energy for the first week. There's a lot of misunderstanding and a lot of miscommunication that's going to be going down in the month of June. And especially, I explained to you guys in the live, with all of this heart chakra activation that's going to be going on, right? You're going to have to be mindful of that. Okay. So your energy is you communicating, and your energy is this, Scorpio. You got the moon card popping up. Okay. You also have the ace of swords popping up. That's clearly thinking and clearly knowing what you want. You do have the knight of swords popping up in reverse, however. Right. And when the knight of swords pops up in reverse, it's kind of like your thoughts are for some people, although you have the clear thinking coming in, if you're in an emotional place, right, it's kind of like the Knight of Swords energy is going to represent you being scattered in your thinking, or having to pull back and get your thoughts together before you respond. Okay, it's going to be important for you to do that. All right. Because with this moon card, you're going to have to do that, because you don't know what's real and what's not real. Okay, because remember, you're starting off the week maybe with some conflict and having to call it truce, the month, you're starting off the month having to call it truce because of some type of conflict. And it really just feel like this person is not a malicious thing, right? It's just that they may not lack what is needed for the resolution at this time. And you're here maybe because of maybe because of some past shit, right? Maybe because of this person, and their past shit. You understand what I'm saying? And now that this person is ready to change, you may think it's an illusion, and you were clearly thinking, but with this ace, like I said, with the Knight of Swords, you're feeling, because of all of this illusion, and you're actually communicating to Scorpio, it's like you feel like you have to choose wisely, because you don't want to go backwards. It really feels like you don't want to go backwards, right? Especially if you've been doing your spiritual work. A lot of you are feeling like shit has been, see, choose wisely. There's conflict, and there's a sense of defeat because of what's happening here in the first week. Yeah. You need to pull back, you need to rest, and you need to rejuvenate. So really, in this first week, what you need to do is, before you respond, pull back, allow your emotions to dig deeply and view everything from a perception of taking in all of the information, right? Do not react emotionally in this situation, okay? Yeah, don't react because of all of the emotional loss and emotional trauma that you've been through. Even if you are choosing to move forward without this person, you don't want to react in that. This is a season to release it. That's the way you This is a season to release all of that. And that's actually confirmation. I'm going to accept that as confirmation. Okay. That right there. When I just said release, y'all heard that we use, not the we use, the pad, the yoga pad, the Wii U yoga pad just fell. As soon as I said emotional loss, it's time for you to release it. You can't take that with you where we're going and think that you're not going to experience more of that, okay? You're going to have to let that go, Scorpios, all right? Whatever, on whatever platform that is, you're going to have to let that go, all right? All right. By the second week, you do have the Mother of Sticks popping in, and this energy could be a little drama queen energy. Okay, this energy could take things personal because they're in their head. Okay, so we want to be mindful of that. Let me give you some also Mother of Sticks. Yeah, so for some of you, because you may still not be clear of what's going on. For some of you, this could either represent you or the person being a workaholic by the second week because they don't want to be around the drama or the poking. So, you know, a lot of people are in quarantine right now, so they may just choose to, and if they're outside of the home, pick up extra hours, or maybe you might find them a lot just on the computer trying to just avoid things, okay? Now, and this could also be the energy that you're rocking with, Scorpio. You just, you know, want to pull back, that rest and rejuvenation. You don't really want to deal with things, but you're going to have to be mindful of your emotions because this is what I've learned about myself. One, if I don't stop and check myself, like, and balance myself emotionally, I can be irritable, complain about everything, you know. And in retrospect, I'm a person that also digs for the truth in things, you know. So if I'm digging for the truth in thing and I feel like I find the truth, then I'm going to complain as to why the truth is not being exercised, you know. So be mindful not to do the nitpicking or the tit for tat in the second week, my wonderful Scorpios, because the energy that you're rocking with is somebody that really, you know, this person is stable energy. Nine of Pentacles. This is really beautiful energy. Page of Pentacles. It kind of feel like this person is going to be super duper I really want to say, I don't know if I'm feeling like this person is going to be just super duper duper patient with you. The bottom of the deck for the second of the week for them is 10 of Cups. This person feels like they're 10 of Cups, and this is stable energy, you know. So you want to be mindful not to bring over into this new week or this new month the conflict that you need to pull back from and gain a better understanding and a better perspective on, okay? You won't have to do that. You won't have to let your emotions settle before you respond to some things, okay? Because I really feel like if you don't do that by the end of the month, this person or this energy is using all their magical powers, but we're going to clarify that too. Okay, so show me where Scorpio is in the second week. Yeah, you got the Ace of Wands in the second week, and it's clarified by the Star card. And the Ace of Wands is in reverse, which means that there may be lack of motivation for you, or you may be feeling way down, and that could be because of the residual that's coming in from week 2, right? But the interesting thing is the Star card here, which is divine timing, is saying you although you feel like there's a delay and you feel way down, you know that this is divine timing. You know that this is a time for you to relax and recuperate. This is a time for you to deal with things. Okay, this is a time for you to deal with things. You're gonna have to trust your intuition by week 2, okay? Because you got the High Priestess energy popping up here. So not only do you have the High Priestess energy, which is moon energy, which is emotional energy, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer because the High Priestess card is ruled by the moon. The moon is Cancer's ruled by the moon. The star card represents Aquarius, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius, but this could also represent that knowing, understanding that this is the time. This is the time for you to follow your intuition, even though you feel like things are delayed, even though you feel like you don't understand everything. All right, even though you feel like you can't trust things. Didn't I say that? By week 2, you still feel like you need to be in hermit mode. And can I tell y'all something, Scorpios? I felt it coming into this month. I felt this month I have to talk less. I have to explain myself less. I just need to get quiet and I need to listen more and talk less. That is what I was feeling for myself personally this month. Okay, so you got, you know, 2 weeks of telling you to get quiet, get quiet, get quiet, get quiet. Listen to that intuition. Do not be a drama queen by the second week. Do not do tit for tat because you're trying to get, you know, a reaction by the second week. Really deal with your emotional shit that's coming up in the second week. Okay, use your intuition to see what's going on within you, within the situation. What do you want to change? What do you want to accept? What you don't want to accept? How do you want to move forward? Okay, all of this information is going to help you as you get into the end of the month. Okay, all right. The garbage trucks are outside. Okay, so the Mother of Knives is popping up here for the 3rd week. Okay, now let me tell y'all something. The Mother of Knives represent the Queen of Swords. Okay, in the original Rider-Waite deck. Now, what I do want to say is, you know, swords energy or knives energy also represents your spiritual and your mental thinking. So that lets me know that there's going to be some things going on maybe in your head, you know, maybe some things that may not be said, but, you know, that's running in your head. Now, the interesting thing about the Mother of Knives energy, though, she's very perceptive in how she moves. I'm very independent. This is funny. She's resilient. You know, it's kind of like the interesting thing is what you don't want to do when you're operating with someone that has the Mother of Knives in the upright portion is you don't want to cross their boundaries, because then that energy can really flip over to a place where she can be very cold, very direct, very blunt, and that especially from a Scorpio aspect point of view, and that could be very hurtful. Okay, now because we're dealing with all that emotional energy that's circulating in the atmosphere, and I say emotional energy because it's kind of like, you know, like I told you guys, it's energy harvesting time. So people's emotions are being baited. Okay, you're literally being baited. That's that spin we've been talking about on the lives. Okay, so with that being said, my lovelies, Mother of Stick is asking you to be perceptive as you're walking through week 3. Some of you may need to set some boundaries. Some of you may need to clearly speak your truth. Okay. Now, by the 3rd week, however, with this Mother of Knives energy that's in the overall energy of your 3rd week, you have the Knight of Wands energy that you're going to be dealing with, the Fool card, and the Temperance card. Okay. So I do want to say, hold on, y'all. I want to see, because I am pretty sure somebody is going to ring my phone right now because they just responded to something and I did not. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. This also could be the Sagittarius full moon energy that's coming in to release things. So the thing with the Knight of Wands energy is this is all about passion. This is all about adventure. This could also be very impulsive energy. You know, like just rushing in sometimes maybe without thinking. This could be lustful energy. I don't really feel lustful energy. However, it feels more like impulsive, or you're dealing with someone that's spontaneous, like always on the go, full of adventure, always wanting to move, always want to take action. That's not still. So you could be dealing with a fire sign here, Scorpio, because they're all about taking action, you know. And then this is followed by the Fool card, where they want to move and take action and take that risk with you, that new beginning. right? Be spontaneous with you. Um, and this person is also probably coming from a place of innocence with you too. All right, the Temperance card here is showing up, and it's interesting because the Temperance card, think about that, it's kind of like you may bring in a balance into this person's life, right? Or into their environment or into their space. Or maybe even into their heart. You may bring something that you know not of, is what I'm feeling. For Scorpios, because we have the tendency to do that, even though we may not all embrace it. There is a tendency for us to walk into people's lives and make changes because that's what we do. All right, so you may be implementing change in this person and you don't even know it. Okay. Okay, so let's go and clarify where Scorpio's energy is by the third week. What do you want Scorpio to know about their energy by the third week? Scorpio's energy by the third week. Ooh. Okay, by the third week, you got the Hermit card. And they're asking you just to make sure that you're reevaluating your role in things by the third week, okay? Don't point fingers unless you're reevaluating your stuff, is what I'm hearing, okay? Yep. You're going to have to integrate things, because if you don't, you're going to find it very difficult. Meaning, you're going to have to operate with some patience too, okay? Both of you have Temperance popping up on the board. Both of you have Temperance popping up on the board. You still have Hermit energy coming into the third week, however. You still have Hermit energy. And you may still be dealing with a feeling of feeling like you can't, the illusion, you still, you're not clear, and some things need to be cleared out, and I feel like that's a Scorpio thing. You got to go deep so you can understand. You need to understand, right? You got the Mother of Fire energy, and it's kind of like once you understand this with this Mother of Fire energy, aka the Queen of Wands energy, intuitive energy, this is energy that's determined, okay? You just need to make sure that you are not yep, you got the life force energy too, which is justice, right? There's justice coming into how you feel, how you see, how you see things. Some of you, this could also represent a physical justice if you have court things going on. It's kind of like, now remember, I want y'all to know something. By the third week, coming into the fourth week of June, this is the dates I gave y'all. So if y'all go back to that live, I don't remember which one it was, but on one of these lives, I gave you guys dates of June and July where we were having major portals being open, because there was going to be a lot of heart chakra work going on with the Cancerian energy and the Leo energy, right? So that June and July energy was going to be definitely doing a lot of chakra activation, healing, mending, whatever you need, like it's going to be available to you. However, there's also the flip side to that, right? Because you have a yin, you have a yang. Some people will choose to go on the opposite of that and not deal, not forgive, not, you literally, the both energies here are really at a precipice, because this third week right here with this Mother of Knives energy, she's asking to be perceptive and to use not just your mental thinking, your logical portion, the left brain. You also want to use the right brain as you're dealing with things coming into this third week, because of all of this massive amount of energy. So both of you have major shifts coming in for this third week. Whoever you're interacting with and whoever this energy represents to you, there's major shifts coming in. And if I can be honest with you, I'm looking at just the placement, and Scorpio, you have major life-changing transformation happening for every week for the month of June so far. Okay, major transition happening, and I want to say embrace it all. Embrace it all. This is going, because at the end of the month, this is going to get you to your Two of Baskets energy. You know, balance, love, appreciation of self, compassion, creativity, partnership, relationships, right? Tapping into that highest source. But you're going to have to embrace it. Don't get caught up. Don't get caught up by the... Don't get caught up. Don't get caught up in not doing your work. By the 4th week, end of the month, right, with all of this beautiful Cancerian energy, if people are willing to do the work, Scorpios, the Two of Baskets, aka the Two of Cups, is where you're going to land. Now, you're dealing with someone, I feel like, that's very magical. This person knows how to use their inner magic, or maybe they do meditation or some type of, you know, law of attraction type stuff. Because the Magician is followed by the Five of Wands in reverse, this lets me know that this person could be focusing on their goals. But they also have the energy here of maybe feeling like they may have lost something. So we're going to clarify that. Clarify the Five of Wands. Clarify the Five of Wands and the Four of Cups. Clarify the Five of Wands and Four Cups. Clarify this. Two of them dropped out, y'all. Okay, we got the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse to clarify this energy. So this person is breaking free from some things. Okay. They're breaking free from some mental things that they've done. And this could have had something to do with their pessimism, maybe even some past setbacks. Okay. There is a breaking free. There is a breaking free feeling. So I feel like this energy that we're coming into, there is a breaking free feeling. Yeah. This person could have felt like they were not in relationships where things were healthy, like it was one-sided. You know, they may have had to take on more responsibility than they wanted to in relationships, or maybe in this relationship. You got the Emperor energy popping up at the end of the month here. Let's clarify your energy and where you are. What deck of cards am I going to use for you? Okay. That's interesting. So there's some breaking free of some things. Ace of Cups for you. The Moon card for you. There's a lot of emotional energy going on here by the 4th week. Page of Swords for you. And I kind of feel like, I'm sorry, not Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. And the Three of Wands for you. Ooh, y'all gonna have to watch it by the 4th week. This is why y'all need to go in a hermit mode and move, because you have this Ace of Cups coming in here, you know. But I kind of feel like if you see this, it's kind of like you feeling like, okay, wow, the dove is out, the mountains is here, there's hope, you know. There's the love, there's compassion, you know. You're still back with the Moon energy, right? Is this an illusion? Is this real? So I kind of feel like this person is wavering. The both of you are wavering because of all of this. Ooh, yeah, the both of you are wavering right now. And it's like the Two of Cups, and the love is at hand. But yeah, love is at hand. Love is at hand, honey. Love is going to be the talk of the month. Whether it's love with your kids or love, there's something going on in a situation that you may have to pull back and really reevaluate. Um, the Three of Wands energy is like, yeah, what about the future? And, the mountains in the background. Somebody may, yeah. I want you guys to be really mindful, Scorpios, because we can have very sharp tongues. Be mindful, especially as we're in retrograde, not to speak out of fear, right? You don't want to do that. Don't speak out of fear. You want to speak out of a place of love in which you desire to experience, okay? Because I kind of feel like you may go into shutdown mode, which is going to cause this situation or this person to question, okay, this Two of Cups energy, okay? Now, the thing about it is I kind of feel like both of you, okay, know that this is something, let's see. Yeah, it says recognition and reward. Both parties want that in here. Both parties want the same thing, I'm feeling. Just everybody's wounds is coming. Y'all gonna have to be patient and plan this together. Talk, a lot of talk and a lot of communication is going to be key as you are moving throughout this month. Yeah, it's just a moving on towards your fulfillment of wishes, right? Yeah. Second week, you're going to have to recognize and be patient and plan. Coming into the third week, you're going to have to move on from some things so your wish could be fulfilled. Move on. Yeah, move on towards the light. You don't have to argue over everything, all right? You don't have to respond to everything. You don't have to respond to everything, really. Yep, heartache and loss is popping up in the fourth week. Disconnection and boredom. Fertility. So I kind of feel like by the fourth week, the heartache and heart loss is because I feel like there's still a bouncing back and forth as to whether this is real, whether this person has changed, whether I'm doing the right thing, so the discontentment towards something growing would be more of you probably being stuck. Yep, look, bottom shadow stack. Probably being stuck in past shadow stuff that needs to be healed. And I really don't feel like it's the, I feel like it's the both of you. Solitude. Yep. Hermit mode is going to be key for you, Scorpio, as you move through this month. You're going to need a lot of time to decipher what's yours, what's not yours, so you can know how to move and what not to move. I don't feel like this person is not genuine, or the situation is not a genuine loving, or because there's not a lot of fuckery going on here. What there is maybe wounds, the only thing I see going on at the end of the month is there is a breaking free of somebody feeling very pessimistic and feeling like they've been in situations where they've given more than they've gotten, or they're taking on more responsibility. This person may have break free from, and this person could have been in an abusive situation, or you could have been in an abusive situation, or this person could have been the abuser. Okay, and if that's the case, that would make sense as to why, my loves, there's an illusion, going back and forth. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean physical abuse. This could be emotional abuse, mental abuse. It could be abuse of your time, a time of your money, a time of your energy, just a taken advantage of, so honestly speaking, bottom of the deck for you by the end of the month, right, is the Ace of Wands. Manifestation. Things are blossoming. Things are blooming. All right. And I do have to say that's really coming from a place of standing your ground too, and doing your work and going within. Seeing past illusions is going to be key as you navigate through this month. And I really feel like there's no sign best equipped to do that than Scorpios, because that's what we do, honey, right? Okay. I hope this was helpful, y'all. I hope this was helpful. Okay, my loves, I'm gonna see you guys in your next month. Make sure to set your notification button for when I do relationship chronicles and spiritual conversations live. Also, the daily vibrations are posted, my love, every day at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Anything you need to know about me and how you can get in touch with me or take any of my classes or get a personal reading, you can find in the description box below. Okay. There is the new nope. There is the full moon meditation coming up this Friday on the 5th. Okay, so that's the full moon in Sagittarius. So that's going to be a full moon / lunar eclipse. Very powerful energy. I'm super excited about that meditation. Also, I want you guys to know that I got some more classes coming up. I'm going to be doing a chakra class. And then a spiritual, trusting your intuition and communicating with the spiritual realm, part 2, where we're going to be tapping into more of the magical aspects of how you can communicate with that realm. Okay. All right. With that being said, be kind to yourself, love yourself, honor yourself, respect yourself, honor your feelings, respect your feelings. They're valid, even though there's no wrong and right in how you feel about something. They're your feelings, right? Everybody has wounds. Everybody has triggers. The goal is to explore your wounds and heal them. You know your triggers so you don't react to them. Okay, and in that aspect, you will be able to be the best you that you can possibly be. Right. So this isn't about being better. This is just about being the best you. Okay. All right, my loves. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Thank you. Bye, my loves.